Hey everyone, Spirit here. Good to see y'all. Hearts out. Yay! Game is actually working. This is Croc for Game Boy Color. I've never played this one, so I'm intrigued. I'm scared. I'm actually pretty scared. I don't know. Like, I hope this is not jank shit. I'm hoping it's a good game. Yeah, thanks everyone. I know I'm pretty late tonight. I had a very long day. But I'm here right now. And it's good to see y'all. Croc for Game Boy Color. Hopefully it's gonna be alright. Hopefully it's gonna be a good game. It's Game Boy Color. How can it not be? Alright, let's play it. Let's check it out. So a little backstory before we start playing this. I've played Croc on PS1 when I was a little lad, youngin, and I loved it. You know, it was not good with the controls, but I actually liked the game. So never knew there was an actual Game Boy Color game, and I think there's a sequel. I know there's a sequel on PlayStation, but I don't know if there's a sequel on Game Boy Color. There was only 2 Croc games. There was Croc 1 that came out in 1997, and then there was Croc 2, which kind of like imitates Banjo-Kazooie and, you know, better controls. Very much different game, but that sequel came out in 2000, so did they make this game around the year 2000? I'm pretty sure maybe. There was Croc 1 on Game Boy Color, which we're gonna play right now. But was there a Croc 2? I don't know. But anyways, enough of me talking. Let's start gaming. Let's start. Please be a good game. Oh, there's passwords. I love when the game has passwords. It's so nice to see this. Alright. Let's start to play! Alright, so now we go on the first level? How do I break that? Hopefully the audio is not too loud. I want to make sure on that. No, I think it's alright. I think it's okay. Okay. Ooh, that's a bit delayed. Hey? Okay, bonus stage? Cav! Good to see ya. Dude, I am very late again. This past 2.5 weeks has been rough, like with stream schedules. But I'm gonna try and beat this. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. How's it going, man? Good to see ya. I think it's my anniversary. Yeah, I think it's my anniversary when I first got affiliated. I forgot about that. Yeah, so like I started streaming in July of 2019, and I think I got affiliated like around November. So yeah, good on Twitch for reminding myself. Yay! How you doing tonight, man? I was like kind of tired. I was like, I don't even know if I could stream tonight. I was like, you know what? No, we're doing it. Got nothing going on, unless, well, I'm trying to watch The Sopranos. I just started, like, I'm on episode 2 of like season 1, and I've seen a lot of clips. I know the story, but I want to watch like the other parts of it, you know, the things that they don't show on YouTube. to get the full context of like the whole story. B-O-N. Bon, bon, bon. How about myself? Today in the morning, it was a bit rough. I had to go like early to my brother's house because he hired like someone from Allstate to insure and look over his garage, because you know, back on Thursday we had an incident where you know, the garage was ruined. Items were ruined because of the weather, the rain. Honestly, downstairs we have a part of his photo albums from like his wedding, and like his kids' photos are all wet. So we're trying, you know, I'm trying to like dry them out, and it's so. Anyways, in the morning, like 9 o'clock in the morning, I was by my brother's house to make sure, because my brother had to go emergency to deal with something, you know, business. So I was in his house, and I was waiting for this guy to come, like to make sure that everything was okay to be insured, damages wise. The guy never showed up. I waited 2 hours, he never showed up, and then like around 11, I had to go do something for the caregiving position that I'm in right now. So they had, you know, they need to get my fingerprints. So it was tough because there's a lot of traffic. My appointment was like at 11 o'clock. I got, hey Victor, what's going on? Croc on Gameboy, yes, Croc on Gameboy. So I was talking about like I had to go to this location to do fingerprints for like the caregiving position that I'm doing for my papa. Okay, am I back or? Okay, yeah, something's going on in my connection for like the past month. I don't know what's going on, but anyways, so I came into the office and I see like this humongous poster of Barack Obama in this one person's desk, and I was like, okay, that's a big poster. All right. Okay, I'm looking at it. It's right there in my face. But I'm like wondering, like, where the fuck is the receptionist? I don't see anybody here. So there's like this woman taking care of older people and doing their fingerprints, and some of them are like, their appointments were like at 11:30. I was like, what the hell? My appointment's at 11, and you're bringing in people. I didn't say this to her, but I was saying this to myself, like, what the hell? That's not fair. So then when it came to my turn, I was like, yeah, my appointment was at like 11. And she's like, yeah, you're late. I'm late? What do you... I came 11:02. Dude, I was so pissed at this lady, but I needed to do this because if I didn't do it, you know, my father wouldn't get the benefits that he needs. Because they kind of force you to do this shit, and... which was crazy, dude. Hi again! Yeah, Victor! Hi again! Yeah! Sorry, I hate when I disconnect. I feel like we're having a conversation, then like we get like interrupted. Stupid internet connection. Why would you do that? But yeah, I don't know, man. When I got home, I got really tired, and like I was so tired I didn't even want to eat. But I ate. Because that's what you do when you're hungry. I ate anyways. Thank you, Gav. Yeah, I'm back. Don't worry. No! I don't even think it's worth it to fight these enemies. I'm just gonna... oh, God. Does he even have health, or... bruh? S. No bonus. I don't care. I want to finish the level. Fuck you. I ain't writing that password. That password's too long. I ain't doing that shit. What if you needed to do the bonuses in order to like finish the game? Oh ho ho ho, Pumpkin Man. Tubby, yes. Jess the Mess saw that emote. She's like, did you ever get sponsored by Tubi? I'm like, no, I never did. Tubi, come on, please. I need a new computer. How do you... Whee! Kazoo! Kapow! Okay, at least there's no bottomless pit, so I'm happy about that. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Probably should have not fell. Ah! I don't get it. Like, how do you die in this game? Do I want to know? Cause, oh, you lose some of that. The diamonds on the bottom, like when you get hit, you lose some of that. Kind of like Wario Land 2. All right, that's not bad. I mean, that's not bad. I wasn't looking for a hard time tonight, but I guess you kind of get what you're looking for. Oh, oh, oh! Don't shoot me. Yay. Varsha did! Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. I didn't even know that it was my affiliate anniversary, but Twitch like reminded me and pretty happy. What's going on, dude? How are you tonight? We're in it for the fight. Come on, shine your light. Everyone knows that life's kind of bright. Put your shades on, do your dance on. Come on, everybody. It's the spirit dance. Oh, God. Oh, that's kind of cool. He's climbing a spider web. Yeah, we're playing Croc on Game Boy Color. I've kind of been like on a Game Boy Color binge lately. I don't know. You know, we played a game called Felix, Baby Felix Halloween, like last week. Get the spiders away, spooky spiders. No more spiders, come on. Beanie Cat is here. Oh. What's up, man? Good to see ya. Good to see you, Beanie Cat. How are you tonight? Dude, these random streams are really very mysterious and I love it. Croc in the forest #2. What the croc is this? A fucking croc. Piece of work. Game Boy Color. No, Game Boy Crocker. We've hit croc bottom, guys. That's it. We can't go above the croc. Who gives a croc? I don't know, like, it was either this game or there was like a Bugs Bunny game that I was thinking about on Game Boy Color. I forgot what it's called, but it looked really neat. Okay, okay. Ooh, whoa, we got spikes now. That's kind of scary. I don't know. I don't really like the jumping in this game, but... Whee! Help! Ah! What the? This is a bonus? What? Yes! We're getting all the bonuses. Oh my god, so many bonuses. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All the bonuses. By the way, my intro... Do I have to hold the pause button? Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay. So, I was like rendering this intro thing for the beginning. Every time I do like streams, right? I have like an intro. Most of the time it's like that bird intro with the Weezer song playing in the background with the cover. So no copyright claim. But anyways, I made a new one and oh my god, dude. The song that I use, you would not believe the song. It's called Call Me Maybe. Yes, that one. Hey, I just met you and this is crazy. And here's my number, but call me maybe. Not, it's a cover. So there's this guy, I think he's called Glock something, or his name is Glocky on YouTube. And he's like this young man that he does crossover covers. So I know that song is gonna get copyrighted because I think he's like, he has like a label or something. But anyways, I used the song and he did a cover of Call Me Maybe in the style Mac Glocky. Yeah, Mac Glocky is the YouTuber. I just found out about him. I'm totally in love with his content. And he made a cover of Call Me Maybe with the style of Alien Ant Farm. And I'm like, dude, how he never misses, this guy. He's really talented. Like, he's super talented. So basically what he does, like he's an impressionist. He does play music. Like he's talented also with music. Like he has his own stuff, but when he covers other things like Disturbed or System of a Down or whatever you name it, most likely he's gonna get it right. And it's really cool. So I probably, in my intro, I'm probably gonna get copyrighted claim for using that song of his, but you know what? It's just a good freaking song. Like, he did a bang up job. Ah! Damn, son. Oh no, not the bees. Get those bees away. Wait, hold on. Bees are not bad. They help this the environments. Oh! I actually took a death. So no deathless run? No. I wanted to be the first person to do a deathless run of this game. No! Okay, so it seems like the game's gonna get harder now. Ah. Okay, be careful, be careful, be careful. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay, jump. Not the bees, get the bees away. Yeah, honestly, if I ever do that, so I told you guys that I wanted to do like a music podcast. If I ever do that, I want to show you guys a lot of music. Like, I'm very passionate about music. I love video games, but music has always been a very big thing in my life, you know. I don't play instruments, but I listen to a crap ton. Sometimes I'll listen to things that I'm not really into, but I just want to see what's out there. And I've heard recently that MTV's like, I'm not sure, like MTV is not gonna be a thing anymore, or they're just getting rid of like other MTV channels. So like honestly, if if you ever wanted to do like a music podcast or like just talking about music, like now's the time because MTV is just not gonna be providing music content. I mean, have they ever put up music videos anymore? I don't think so. I have not watched MTV in a very long time. I think honestly, the last time I watched MTV was probably 2007. Ah, don't fall down, dude. It's best to just avoid enemies, honestly. There's really no point of like... How off the walls does my music flavors get? Okay, wow. I can go from like System of a Down to Rihanna to Beastie Boys to Post Malone. What's the other? I'll tell you something, Varchiton. I wish I knew what that was, but no, I don't know. What is nerdcore? I don't know what that is. Nerdcore? You got to give me some bands because I don't think I've ever heard of that genre. So you see, there's always something going on with music, which is always cool to know. See, I'm learning something new for the first time. Like what do y'all like in terms of music? Like what's y'all music taste? Does Weezer kind of fit in the nerdcore genre? Because you know Weezer's kind of like fits that a bit. I love Weezer so much. Not the bees, not the bees. Get the bees away. So what was the point of me jumping this if you're gonna block? Oh, you can cross. Okay, you can cross that. Alright, don't fall down. Oh my god, the camera's messing me up. Well, I mean, this is a 2D. It's a 2D game, but I don't. Is there a camera on 2D games? No, I'm thinking 3D. I'm thinking 3D games have cameras, but not 2D games. Alright, don't fall down. Alright, let me see what y'all are saying. MC Lars, Megaran, Schaefer, the Dark Lord. I might have, so you know we have a music page on the Discord. Just go ham. Just go all out. Post all that shit. I want to know. Victor and Christ says, I'm an electro indie folk kind of guy. A mixture of acoustic sounds with electronic influences. That sounds pretty dope. I love folk music as well, and indie, electro, techno, you name it. MC Chris. Okay, let me look up a song. Let me look up a song. Okay, there's a song called Vete.
Opioid addiction gets between you and what you love. Once monthly.
Think you can cook? I got a grappling hook. Let's make this quick, cause I'm really booked.
Okay, I might not know that one. Let's see.
How
Hoodie
can you
Ninja.
be a ninja? You live ninja.
I'm a ninja, I'm a hoodie ninja. I'm a ninja, I'm a hoodie ninja.
Alright, this song I might have heard back in the old YouTube days, yeah. Okay, that song in particular might be something I've heard in the past, but I don't think I've known them like religiously. I'm a ninja, I'm a hoodie ninja. I don't know what is like a platform and what is not a platform. Alright, so I want to explain something about Croc. You could keep doing more of the level, like there's more to collect, but I'm not really going for the 100% to be honest. Like you could do bonus games and you could do more in these types of games, but oh, what is this? Okay, I thought that was a bottomless pit. Nice. Okay, thank you so much, Varchis, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, I would love to do that podcast, man. Like, I have so much things I want to cover with music, but there's so much music being made nowadays. Like, there's so many genres, so many different bands coming out. Some people say like music. Oh, don't do that to me. Come on. Why is it slippery? Alright, I might need a password for this level. Okay. Okay, I gotta jump one. I gotta press like one jump as I go. Yes, I made. Oh, I'm almost dead. So it's like one of those games where, like, if you press the jump button, if you hold on it, you jump constantly. See, like, I don't want to be doing that. Nice, thank you so much, Varchisan. Appreciate that. Ah! Okay, I died. Yeah, you need those gems. You gotta get those gems. And I'm almost out of gems right now. don't need the letter N. I need freaking crystals. I need crystals. Give me the crystal. Can I even make that? Oh, thank you. I need the heart. I need the heart. Give me the hearts. Give me the hearts. I think the hearts is like a 1-up or something. I don't even know. The version I put in is PG and divided into categories of nerddom. You don't have to do PG. You know I listen to curse words. I curse while I sleep. No, I don't even know if that's true, but it could be a possibility. How would I know? I'm sleeping, ain't I? Oh, okay. Oh, dude, those jumps are terrible. Now the game's getting hard. I mean, we have passwords. We can. Oh God, no. Jesus Christ, leave me alone. That's supposed to be honey. Oh no, back. Hate when the game was easy at first and now it gets all of a sudden hard. Dude, the moment you lose crystals, it's like it's kind of over. It's one of those games. Oh, you suck. The level's not over? Oh, thank you. Oh. I know, but like... But some like Schaefer get a bit weird subject wise. This was a playlist. Okay, yeah. You know, when it comes to anything, I try to be like at the medium. When it comes to anything related to video games, movies, nothing too crazy, nothing too mild. Just in the middle. Just right. Sometimes I'll go out of my comfort zone to listen to something I've never heard before, or, you know, try to, you know, increase my taste palettes for music, media, or video games. Dude, I took a whopping on that level. Oh, what? I guess she's just. Oh, okay. Dude. Ugh! Run your ass. Dude, the controls are so weird. Yeah, I needed that code. I'm gonna need it. Oh, it one-shots you! And you got the pits. Why couldn't this be a friendly game? Oh! Continue, continue. Limited continues? Oh, but I have 3 lives now. Not. Oh, I used to have 10. Now I have 3. The game fucked me. Oh no! Fuck! Why every game has to be like so mysterious? It's like they start you off like, okay, this is a cute game. You're gonna have fun. No, let's put these drillers to drill your ass. Yeah, like, come on, Croc, you're supposed to be fun. This is harder than the original game. There's only 2 buttons. You got the B button, you got the A button. Go, 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 go. Oh, oh, oh. No, it's following me. I gotta explain the controls. When you run, you're also doing like the tail attack, which makes it hard to jump. Okay, I think there's a limited continues. I'm hoping to God there is. Because I don't want to be on this game all night. Go, baby, go! 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 Ah! Ah! No! How? The rubber banding is terrible here! Oh! Run! Do not stop, do not stop, do not stop. I tell you to stop, you don't not stop, do not stop. Bottomless pits. He's getting booty drilled like to the point where the drill's coming out of his mouth. God damn. Holy crap, dude. You got the bottomless pit too. You don't forget about those. Oh boy. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the one that just does not get it. I'll take the unlimited continues any day. Deathless run, this is not gonna be it. It doesn't even matter if I'm running. No, it might be a difference. Okay, I'm jumping terribly though. Oh shit! No! Why did it speed up all of a sudden? Fuck! Go, 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 go! Go, baby, go! Oh, thank you. No, no, keep moving. This is not over. I can't jump. Oh. This is busted. I am busted. I am belittled. Can't talk. I cannot talk. Drilled out of his mouth. Thank you for the clip. There he goes, Croc. The Legend of the Gabos for the PlayStation 1. The Game Boys. The Game Boys of the world. We're all Game Boy friends and colors of the Croc Nation. Rainbows. Croc is nice. Croc is awesome. Croc is getting drilled tonight. Gonna get some action tonight for sure. I did it, yes! What? Oh shit, no, not this, not this. What? Whoa, what? What? Okay, kill me. Go ahead. Oh, it's like Donkey Kong Country, okay. Okay, okay. I got health, I got health. No! No! Oh, like, it has to delay my death. Ah. I don't think we're gonna beat this game tonight. Oh, no, no. Do we have to do... Oh, no, we have to do the first part again, yeah. That is just horse shit. Move. Yes, okay, I'm getting better at the first part now. Second part. Oh! Got a heart. Yes. Yes. Oh! Okay, no bonus. The way he just lets you fall down, like, it doesn't even end it there. They just want you to see your demise. And they don't stop. I need this password, by the way. That is a massive insult. Like, that is a massive insult to any gamer out there that plays this. Honestly, I'm not hating this game, but that actually pretty sucked. That sucked pretty much. So yeah, these little crystal gems, they're kind of like your health. The moment you reach 0 and you take an uh-oh. Am I hurting it? What's hurting me? I don't know what to do. Oh, you gotta wait until it's tired. Got it. Oh, jump on it, jump on it. Instructions are not clear. Don't know if I'm doing any damage, but okay. Okay. Oh, you have a bounce attack? Winter level. Okay. Give me health. I love snow themed levels. I just do. Even if they're hard, I just love snow. This cute little bear. That bear kind of reminds me of like the slushy bear. Was it a bear? The slushy icon mascot? No, it wasn't a bear. I think it was a dog. Now, who wants slushy right now? Anybody wants a cup of slushy? I'm down to have that. My favorite flavor was blue. Okay, that's a door? "100% snow makes..." Yo, you love snow. I love snow so much. I do. I really do. You know what it is about snow? And if y'all understand this, you'll know. It's like, it's something you don't see often happen. Whether you live somewhere that will have snow eventually or you never seen it, it's just such a cool thing to see. It's like a magic fairy tale, you know. The whole street's covered in white snow and it's just beautiful. Do I want to go down? Yeah! You think maybe it was a bear? I don't know. I have not had a slushie in a very long time. And there's been so many summers that I want, there's been so many summers where I want to go to 7-Eleven on 7-Eleven to get free Slurpee. I just, you know, I got too lazy. I'm like, hey, they're giving out free slushies. I was like, oh, but I you know, you have to drive there and it's hot and I don't want to get out of bed this day. But it's cool, you know, it's cool that they do that every year. They give out free Slurpees to people that have a coupon or something. Oh, shit. I remember that 7-Eleven had a Coca-Cola Slurpee flavor. I used to try that. And then it was like strawberry banana flavored. Yeah, I don't remember all the flavors, but I do remember like the Coca-Cola one. Okay, you can actually die here, so don't mess up. Yay! It is the best. I remember as a kid, we got at least a few feet each year. Now we get just enough to make sludge. Yeah. No, I think a year ago, like it was snowing quite much. Yeah, actually, last year I actually got a ticket because they said I wasn't cleaning up the pathways, and that's total bullshit. So now every time I think about snow, I think about the last year that I got a ticket because they said that it was a hazard and I wasn't shoveling and bullshit. You know, ever since I moved to this house, like the sanitation department and the, you know, those officers that work in sanitation, they've been eyeing my block like every fucking year since I moved here. Yeah, I don't know if it was like too much for it to be too crazy, but it was more than usual compared to like the year prior. Hell, the more snow, the happier I am. Like, bury me in snow, please. But yeah, like, you know, when I play a video game, I just hope that there's a snow level, even if it's gonna be tough. But like Donkey Kong Country has one of the cool snow type of levels, but it's hard. It's like, you know, you got all the stuff that comes with the territory when it comes to snow themed levels. Got a bonus level here, but I can't access it. Sorry, man, but I gotta go to bed early tonight. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Kav, thank you so much, man. Let me get the full screen to show you the hearts. You are the best. Skeleton, Dancy Skeleton also thinks you are the best, Kav. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful night. I lost my train of thought there, but yeah, thanks for being here. I know it's short notice stream, but you still came, and that's what makes you awesome. And you're awesome, and you know you're awesome. And never be sorry, dude. Never be sorry. I'm happy to see you, dude. I'm really happy that you come through, and you're such a great person too. Cheers. Oh, I hate soda that's freaking flat. Yeah. Curses. Oh, you know, I'll just take the hit. I have enough hit points, so I'll just take the hit. I don't care. Oh, you can attack it. Oh, you stupid game. You know what this level reminds me of? Hold on, I might have to make another jump. Okay. This level reminds me of one of the levels in Donkey Kong Country. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's one of those where you have to hit the barrels, those cans that electrify the platform that's moving along the lines. That's kind of what I'm thinking about there, if you know what I'm saying. It's from the first Donkey Kong Country game, but I forgot. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, man. Kav, you are the best. At least they're giving me 1-ups, which is really good. Scared to turn around. I'm not getting that. You know I'm gonna fall to my death. Just want to beat the game, or you know, maybe one day I'll 100% this, but it won't be now. Oh, I think the key is for this. Okay. That is a really great question. Let me just take a moment to pause. The pause feature is so weird in this game. It's like, I think I have to hold the pause button to make it work, or maybe it's my emulator, but just give me a second. I will answer that. But let me ask you that question, like, what's yours? Okay, this is a good moment to pause. Okay, that's so weird. I think I have to tap it one time to pause the game. So, what's my... Do you mind if I pin that comment? Because that's a great question. That is a really good question. I'm going to pin that, if you don't mind. So, I think, like, memories that I had with snow was... I think when I was a little kid, just shoveling the snow with my mother, and, you know, she took a snowball and she chucked it at me, and we were having fun, and it was like, you know, in the back of my backyard. It was a cool little snippet into my past that I do think about right now. You know, just building snowmen, putting carrots on the snowman's nose, fur nose, and, you know, putting like a scarf around it. So I've moved a couple of times throughout my life, and like this one house that I used to live a long time ago, we had like a driveway that went all the way to the back and to the backyard, and in this driveway we were able to make like a fort. Like we made you know, my friends came over and we made like a little hideout, you know, because the snow was actually really high up and we were small kids. So we would dig into the snow to make like an area where you could sit down and rest. Like we made like a snow sofa. And I don't know, recently when it snow, I'd be like more at ease. Like I just feel more at ease. And I'd visit my brothers, and we would sit down with my nephews and nieces, and we look at the snow fall down. You know, those types of memories are very precious to me, because like my nephews and nieces, they're all getting older now, and but this was like, you know, when they were younger, and we get to sit down and look at the snow and, you know, play with the snow and throw snowballs at each other. So like those kind of memories are really cool. It's gonna sound weird, but I actually love shoveling. I know it's weird, but it just makes me be around the snow. I know I sound very weird how I'm describing everything, but like shoveling snow just makes me be around the snow more. So I just appreciate shoveling. I didn't appreciate getting a ticket for like not shoveling enough, which they claim I wasn't doing last year. But you know, on top of that, I have another memory. I do have another memory. This might have been like in the late 90s, but it got to a point, I think this was over the weekend, but I got to a point where like the snow was really, really, really a lot. So we couldn't go out. We were stuck inside, and I was like in my basement playing Donkey Kong Country, you know, ironically. And yeah, I got to a point where I got to the snow levels while it was snowing. And my brother was like sitting on the bed right next to me watching me play, and he was singing like the MTV Unplugged version of The Man Who Sold the World. Like he was just humming it or singing it. It's like, you know, a nice little memory that I have, you know, of my brother and I just being stuck in the basement, not having anywhere to go. Because the snow was like, you know, back then the snow was really, really high. It was like really up there, to the point where you couldn't even leave your house. That's a memory that I still, thankfully, I still do remember to this day, you know. Like, I try to remember most things that has occurred in my life, but you know, I tend to forget a lot, but luckily I still have some of those memories. What? Oh. Oh, I see what you gotta do. Yeah, okay. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, thank you so much for asking that question. You know, any way for me to like harken back to those, you know, youthful times. I don't have much memories with snow recently because it just feels like a lot of the past 4 or 5 years has been kind of a blur to me. You know, I don't know. Oh, that was a death. Alright, so now we gotta go back. Oh god, jumping is so really tricky in this game. I think you really just nailed the allure of snow, actually. It has a way of bringing people together in or it's, yeah, that's... I totally understand that snow for a lot of people is very bothersome, and it can get in the way of so many things like work, school, you name it. I understand that. I don't like snow for that purpose, but I like snow for the majestic look aesthetically, and like the winter wonderland, the curiosity of it all, you know. It's just something that we don't see often, that some people dread, some people like myself. You know, when people say like, oh, I hate the snow, they typically are like, yeah, I just hate the cold weather. And I get that, you know, the cold weather is pretty tough. So I understand when it's like 10 degrees, you know, it's not pleasant. People get sick a lot from the cold weather. I get that. I totally understand that. Do-do-do-do. I think we're making progress, I'm not sure. Wee! Kapow! Yeah, hey! Oh shit. Should we do a bonus? We have the word spelled out. Okay, let's do it. Hearts, 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 hearts. Yes, yes, yes. This is nice. I'll take it. Ooh, we got an achievement. Yes. Nice. Oh shit, not this. Ah. I think you gotta jump over those enemies. Oh. Part 2? Oh my god. All right, we got another bonus. Yeah. Okay, I mean, oh, we did it. Nice. That was not a bad level. That was actually pretty fun. Okay. I don't know what's a pit, like what's a pitfall, where's the bottomless pit. So I'm like being very cautious with my jumps. As for your answers, I grew up poor. My dad worked 3 jobs and was rarely home. One year we had like 2 feet of snow, so we actually got some time off. And we went out and he taught me how to make a snow fort, and we had snowball fights. Yeah, that's so awesome. I love that kind of story, you know. It gets you closer with your parents, and those are memories that just always will last the test of time, you know. Just having that moment, like a snowball fight with a parent, or hot cocoa, hot coffee, sitting down watching the tube, watching the television while your whole house is covered in snow. Like, those are the little things that matter in the end, you know. Just, I'm thankful, you know. Similarly, in a way, like when I was young, my father worked till, you know, from 6 in the morning till like 10:30 he got home. I really got to see him at a young age, kind of like yourself. So yeah, I totally understand that on a personal level, you know. I definitely do. Like I said, hot cocoa, just relaxing, sitting, just watching some television. What was on back in those days? I don't remember what shows were on, but just sitting down, relaxing, talking, conversating. Those are things that were very important to us. Just sitting down, looking out the window. Not on our phones, out the window. Just look out the window, see what's out there. Conversate. I'll be honest, okay, sometimes I'd play more video games when I had the opportunity. You know, I won't kid you there. You know, I wouldn't be the gamer that I am today if I wasn't like the hoodlum little kid that always, no, not hoodlum, but the little smart little fellow that I was. Smart ass. I'll always be playing video games if I could. If I could sneak away and play like an hour of video games on the family TV, I would. One time it snowed, and so my mother and I, she used to always take me to her mother, my grandmother. Every weekend we would go see her, visit her. And one Saturday it was snowing, but it wasn't too bad where we couldn't, like, you know, we were stuck. Like, we could have like left, but we decided to stay a little bit longer at my grandmother's house, you know. The same grandmother that I always talk about in my streams, the one that was super kind to me. So, you know, another moment, and she had a balcony up. So it was one of those houses where it was 2 floors. One floor was for someone downstairs, and the second floor upstairs was her part of the house. And that part of the house had like a balcony, so there was a door. Yeah, I'm trying to remember like my grandmother's layout of the house. So this is like tripping me out a bit, in a good way. So we would go up the stairs. The door would open. Then you know there's like the TV and you know the table, and on the left side there was a door that takes you to the porch. So I would, while my mother's talking to my grandmother, I would go outside and look, you know, just be around the snow, sitting in the chair and just looking at the cars coming by. And, you know, it's just kind of crazy because it's like such a different life that it was. It's kind of a different life. What the hell is this? So you explode penguins? What? Why am I killing penguins? Why? That wasn't a happy minigame. I'm a murderer. What the fuck? That minigame made me out to be a murderer, and I'm not. I love animals. Well, I don't know. I'm scared of cockroaches. I don't love cockroaches. I don't know if cockroaches are animals, but I know they're insects, but are they animals? Yeah, they probably are. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like on all different types of questions and conversations and topics tonight. Like, I've only been streaming for an hour, and I'm like, I've already talked about so much shit. I'm being weird tonight, but it's all good. You want to see the side of spirits. You don't want to see like the cranky side where he's doing terrible at games and he's being critical on himself. Well, I don't know. Honestly, this game has yet shown me a part of the game where it could get difficult to the point where I'll get salty. Da, 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 da. All that for a U? I don't care about the letter U. You could suck the letter U. No, I don't want to suck the... Letters don't have... What am I getting at here? Was I gonna say that letters don't have dicks? Okay, I'm not gonna continue this conversation with that. Ah! Jump, 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 jump. Dude, I jumped that! What? Oh! All the small things are truly precious. Don't forget. And I will know. I'll be with the snow. Watching. Waiting. Commiserating. Is that the word? Commiserating? Hold on. Commiserating. Is that a word? Commiserating. Yes. Commiserate. Definition: express or feel sympathy or pity. Sympathize. I just learned a new word. Thank you, Blink-182. I've learned a word from your songs. And people say like you can't learn stuff from music. Come on, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bum, bum, no, 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 no. All right. Jump. Don't fall, don't fall. You can keep going right, but I don't have like the bonus letters. You need to collect the bonus letters. All right, the second boss is here. The in-between generations like me, we had the family, the outdoors, and also the games. Yeah, oh dude, barbecues like almost every Sunday. Whew. I mean, we that one particular house, we had the backyard for it. This house, I don't think it'd be possible to do a backyard barbecue. We don't have a backyard, unfortunately. Like, we have a porch that's very big enough to do a barbecue, but it's like people could see it, and you know, you want that privacy, you know, you really want that privacy. What? I don't get it. You hit him or what do you do? He's gone? Oh, he's dead. All right. All right, now we're at the pyramid levels. Oh no, no more snow. I love it. Giving me some good memories. I don't think about it often enough. Yeah. I try, dude. You know, anybody that comes into my streams, they will probably know, or I've talked about it. I've always talked about my grandmother in like a high note, like a very positive praise. And I've talked about her throughout the years. Because it all ties down to Yoshi's Island in a way. You know, I've talked about her in other regards, but she was the one that convinced my parents to get Yoshi's Island for me when I was like a wee little lad. And that happened, honestly, that game happened to be like one of the precious moments in my life to play that game. I know like a lot of people out there don't like Baby Mario crying or whatnot. They say like, you know, it's a good game, but it's not their favorite. It's all right. I think everyone has their thing that just makes it special to them, and I'm pretty happy that I have that story that, you know, one day when I was like a wee little child, I saw, you know, I was coming home from holiday, parents, grandma was there. I'm sitting down on the floor while watching the television. Then all of a sudden this commercial for Yoshi's Island comes up, and it's like the most disgusting thing we've all, like anyone has ever seen. And I'm like, oh, I love Yoshi's Island. And then my parents are like, we're not getting, so you want this game? And I'm like, yeah, I want it. I love Yoshi. I want to play this game. But obviously the first thing was like, oh, okay, your grades are good, but that commercial looks very graphic. I don't think we want to get it. That's what my parents were saying. So my grandma was like, you know, come on, he's just a kid. Like he got good grades, he's behaving, he goes to synagogue. Like, what more do you want from him? He helps around the house. Like, you know, like my grandmother really came through in the end for that. And that happens to be like my favorite game of all time. Not just for the memory alone, but just for the fact how awesome that game is to me. And like every time I beat that game, I get like really emotional, and like I just love, you know, that it can really bring out that side to me in a way. Yeah, you know, I'm so glad that you think about your grandma too, and like your grandma's balcony. Yeah, it was on an old farmhouse, and I was rarely allowed upstairs, but now I'm thinking of those few times. Kind of curious, like, was it just kind of like a thing that they wanted to just have to themselves, like the upstairs? But that's all, you know. I get it. Sometimes, like, my nephew, when he would visit me from Florida, he would always just want to come see my room, and I'm like, you know, every now and then I'm like, okay, come through, but last time I was just kind of like not feeling the best. I was like, no, don't. Maybe next time. Right now I want to sleep. You keep asking me about my room. What's so special about it? Who cares? You probably have a better one than I do. Oh, thank you, Barcherton. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, like next year would be the 20-year anniversary of her passing, and I've actually had this conversation, like, not even joking, I had this conversation with my father today because, so this past, okay, I gotta say the whole thing. I'm sorry if I'm going all over the place, but so this past Thursday, it was raining a lot, and my brother's garage got fucked. My brother's garage got really screwed up with the rainwater. It was flooded, like, to the maximum degree. So I helped him out with it. The water made massive damage to the garage door. The water got inside. So there was a lot of damages. A lot of things got ruined. Unfortunately, the family photo got ruined as well. Not ruined, but it got all soaked and wet. We're trying to keep it dry to try to make sure that it's safe, because there's a lot of photos from like years back. You know, and then I start seeing photos of my grandmother, and I got emotional again. So my father and we were like trying to dry these photos for my brother, because, you know, it got ruined from the water and the flood. And I said, back in like 2006, like my grandfather, I don't want to divulge into like very personal stuff, but like my grandfather passed away in early 2006. The summer of 2006, my grandmother followed suit, passed away the same year. It just, you know, when someone's married, that just kind of happens. It's a very spiritual thing, you know. My heart for a lot of people out there that's married, that, you know, has lost a loved one. I could see why someone would go right along a couple months later after their loved ones. I could picture it. I could understand that. So so I was like looking at my pictures of my grandmother, because I'm trying to dry up these photos because they're damaged, you know, from the flood. I asked my father, I said to him, you know, do you think like if my grandfather didn't pass away, do you think like my grandmother, I'm asking a very hard to answer question. Obviously my father's not God. We don't know. We don't know. I'm just asking, like, in a way, I just want to like know. And I was like, you know, if my grandfather didn't pass away, do you think like my grandmother would still be here? Like, do you think she would still be around? I don't, like, cause she passed away 2 years before my graduation year. So I said, like, it would have been so nice if she was there to see me graduate, you know? And I don't know, I think about it. I really do. I really do. there's some things that you can't predict, right? Like there's some things that you just don't know, but you gotta appreciate every single day that you're alive. And you know, people are like, oh yeah, I'm living the life, like, oh, I'm successful, I got a house, I got cars, like that's what makes me live life to the fullest. It's like, no, fucking appreciate that you're fucking breathing, fucking walking, talking, using your hands to eat food. That is living life to the fullest. Yeah, like obviously, you know, try to get yours, try to make a little, try to get a little piece of the cake. I get it. Like, don't, just because someone doesn't do, like, if there's someone that does not do something or does it all, like, never compare. Like, we're all in it together, we're all living life, and we're trying to appreciate every single day as much as we can. You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people don't have the abilities to match that lifestyle. Like, you know, the cars, the jobs, the house, you know, the massive amount of friends. It's some people are hard. Like, you know, everyone has to go their route. Everyone has to go their route, and that's just how it is. Never compare, because it steals away the joy of oneself. It was because the house was in poor shape, and looking back, probably because they weren't in good enough shape to keep an eye on my booty. Yeah, but they did anyways, right? That's, man, I'm loving this conversation. Honestly, I'm more focusing on the conversation than I am like on this Croc game, you know? Thank you. I have like many parts to me, you know, like some days I'm, you know, probably not the best spirit out there. I'm not perfect, but I try to be, you know, I try to be insightful, I try to be polite as much as I can, you know. Water hurts you? Really? Wow. I didn't think water would hurt you, but it does. Another game where water hurts you. Alright, so we can't do the bonus here. It's fine. Croc in the desert. In the desert. Do 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 do. Ah! So many mummies. Do do do. I don't even know if you could jump on these enemies, to be honest. I just try to avoid them if I could. Beep, 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 beep. I don't even know where I'm going. I've been here before. Wait, we're going in circles. Okay, I think I gotta go down here. Yeah, I went the wrong way. No! Go back. Bonus level. Oh, they give you heart. Nice. That's like an extra life, by the way. Do 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 do. Oh, go. Why is that guy on fire? He's like, oh shit. Someone put out the fire for him. I don't even know how to get rid of this thing. Alright, one's okay, you know what? I don't even care about the next one. You was lucky enough to know your family all the way back to the great parents. Wow. On both sides, almost all passed the same way within a year or each other. I really do think, just observing from several experiences, that they just had that deep of a connection. Yeah. That is, I do believe of passing of like a broken heart. That is a case of some relationships like that happens, you know. So I'm not an expert on that, but I'd say if you're looking, it you probably shouldn't look. They say this all the time, but when it will happen, it will just happen. Like it's I don't know how to explain it really well because I've had fail relationships and I've had dates that went sour and you know, I don't even think at this point that I'm attractive enough to like the opposite sex, you know? Because it's like everything that has been gone bad has went bad, you know, in relationships and dates, and I really try to be very kind and polite. So honestly, I have not done it. I have not been on one in a while because I mentally I can't fathom, I can't handle it anymore. And for financial reasons, you know, I'm just taking care of myself at this point, you know. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's all right. I'm not gonna cry over it. But I think personally, you just have to be numero uno. Take care of yourself. Be happy within yourself, and don't think of like your status as like, oh, I'm this and I'm that. I'm in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. Like if it will happen, it will happen, and you gotta improve. You gotta do stuff that will enhance your life. I'm not saying that your life's not enhanced, but productivity is key. Something I should be doing myself a lot more, in a way. Well, I got stuff going on with like content creation wise, like, you know, I've heard someone wanted me to do the Silk Song playthrough on my Let's Play channel, but I just don't got the time, you know. I gotta make time for like content lately, and a lot's been going on. But it's just like the more productivity that you go through, you'll see more results in life, you know. Like find a new hobby, do something that's different, something you're not used to, practice a guitar, make music, go to the park, walk a lot. Oh shit, this is the water level. Okay, wait. Okay, there's no air meter, so we're kind of okay. Oh my god. Dear Lord, I can't control the camera. That shark looks cute. I don't want to kill it. Oh, that's bugging my eyes. Ugh. I hate games that do this, like with the camera angles or the angles. Like it just forces the camera as you turn. No, balloon. Oh, I thought that was a balloon. It's a jellyfish. Guys, I won't kid you. This game is making me want to play one of the Donkey Kong Country games. I don't know why. I don't even know why I have the urge to play Donkey Kong Country right now, but I kind of want to play it now because of this game. I don't know why. But this game is... Is that a freaking pipe? Nintendo coming clutch with the lawsuits. Ah. It is kind of very Donkey Kong Country, you're not wrong. But the camera angles is just, oh. Wait, what if I go up here? Ah. Taking a bit of damage. That shark is so cute. I don't want to kill it. Alright, we got extra life. Yeah, Varchana, yeah, that's, I totally understand that. And I do understand what you mean by the connection side of things. Like it's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy, like like some people would be like, I can't live without you. And you know, when I was young and I was seeing people like in high school saying those kind of things to people, like yeah, you know, I thought that was like kind of corny, like, but the more you go into it in life and marriage, you're like, maybe that is true. Maybe they can't live with that person. Like they cannot live without that person. And I don't want to like live in that way where it's like, you know, I want to keep pushing forward. I don't want to just be like, oh yeah, life sucks now because that person's not with me anymore. Let's say like it's a breakup. Like I can't live with that person because they broke up with me. Like I want to just keep moving forward if I could, you know, like that's more endearing to me in a way. I think anyone would want to keep moving forward. Go, 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 go! Oh wait, I don't even know where I'm going. I hope I'm going the right way. What is up with that fish over there? That's a weird fish. Croc in the desert? No, we're not in the desert. It's fucking water. Nintendo, we put fish in the water. That's our mechanic. Oh shit, are we? Oh, this is freaking Aladdin right here. Now we're playing Disney's Aladdin. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Oh, I got hit by the bombs. Okay, never mind. There's bombs in this game. That is different from Aladdin. Aladdin never had bombs in it. What the hell? Alright, I think I love this game. Oh, more? If I hit the walls, would I lose a life? I think I would. You're never too sure with this kind of game, you know? Whoa. Radical, dude, it's a freaking Croc in magic carpets. You got a bonus. Oh. Okay, we want to get the hearts. Oh, no, it fucked up. Shit. A hoverboard, Croc Back to the Future now? Oh my god. I don't even want to think about Back to the Future right now. I mean, the movies I love. Back to the Future 2 and 3 for NES, we played that game. Turtle Wax 85 and I, we tried to master that game on Retro Achievements, and you know the saying, less is more? That game needed to learn from that message, that expression. Because less was definitely needed in that game. There was just too much in that game. It was overwhelming. Oh, we got a key. Eee. Ah! You know, you're good. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, it's just like that game ruined me. You know, and I hate that it's attached to like the movies now because it sucks, dude. Don't ever. I know you love NES. Don't ever play that game. I tell people not to play that game at all. But you know, I can't control what people play, but I just know that game, it just ruined me, dude. And here's the thing, like, in order for me to play that game, I had to have a reason, right? Like either charity streams or whatnot. I freaking appreciate and love Turtle Wax 85. I'm gonna give him a shout out in a second, but I appreciate Turtle Wax 85 because he's very into like retro achievements. You know, it's like a website where you get like unlockables for retro games. You get trophies. You badge them. You master them. Basically you 100% those games to get like the mastery badge of completion. So he's like, I really want to do this. Like I need to get this game done. Like I don't know why, I just want to do it. He's like, he asked me if I would want to do it with him because I've played the game before. I was like, fuck. I really like you, dude. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this, man. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna figure this shit out. So we picked like a day where we didn't have much going on. You know, he doesn't stream on Fridays. I don't have much going on Fridays. So typically Fridays will be like my experimental streams. You know, like I just come to stream whatever the hell I want, right, on Fridays. And I said, you know what, let's do it. Okay. And then it's like a full day of just grinding this freaking game. So, like honestly, if I like a person, I will sacrifice my health for a little bit just to do something that they want to do. Okay. Can I make the jump? No, I couldn't make the jump. Alright, we got the... Oh, we're missing an O. That was an easy level. Alright, I think this is a boss battle? I gotta pause 1 second. I think I have the game on Steam. Let me just check to confirm. Was Bugsnax originally a PS4 game? Like a PS4 I have the game on Steam. Yeah, I do have it. Would I do a playthrough of this? Yes, absolutely. I want to play this game. I've heard that there was a sequel coming out, but I don't know if it ever did come out. But I do have this game. It's like 9 gigabytes, so that's totally in my vicinity of games that probably could run on my computer and don't have too much memory to download. But yeah, what about Bugsnax do you like about the game? I've been wanting to play that game, but I keep forgetting about it. Oh crap. What the hell do you do on this? The hell do you do? Do you gotta... What do you do here? I'm losing life like crazy. You think I would like it? Yeah, I probably would. You know, those are the kind of indie games that I'm like really into. I really want to play those kind of games, and you know, just something that would just be totally different, experience wise. I'm just looking up what to do in this boss battle because I'm pretty much confused. All right, let's see where we're at. Have you played it? Have you played Bugsnax? Okay, so... Oh, I'm like almost done with the game. Okay. Let's check out... It's really fun. Also pretty easy since you can't actually die. I love games like that. Yeah, games where you could die is just... It's not for me anymore. No, I'm kidding. I've played those games too, but you know, I just want a fun, relaxing game sometimes. Absolutely. You know, you don't wanna break your head every time you stream and play hard games. Okay, you can actually duck. I didn't know that you can duck, but you could. Oh shit. No. You gotta get him when he's dizzy. Got him. Cactus Jack has been defeated. You play 3 times? Ooh, this looks like the final world. Okay. Is there like a way to do 100% completion? Cause was that a PS5 game or a PS4 game? I'm always confused because I remember the PS4 launch games like Knack and there was like a squid game. There was like a game where you played as a father squid. That was like the launch titles for the PS4. I don't know, PS4 was not such a memorable console to me, to be honest. I'm sorry everyone who loves the PS4, but that's just kind of true to me. And I don't know, Nintendo's like the only console, like the only company I would buy a console from. Yeah, I might beat it tonight. We're almost there. I knew this game, so the thing is, I knew this game was short, but sometimes a short game could give you hell, and then you take a long time to finish it, right? So I didn't want it to be like one of those games where it's like, you know, where it's stupid hard at the end. So luckily I picked a good one. $360? Do you have any, I don't know if I can emulate 360 games, but do you have any, like, recommendations? Like, does anybody have recommendations for 360 games? Because I would love to know. PS3, I've kind of got it covered. Like, you know, I know what are good games on the PlayStation 3. I've seen it all. There's actually a good amount of RPGs, but then the RPG games on PS3 started to become, like, more weebish. Sorry, anime fans. It's the truth, you know it. It is the truth. Like there was like those Neptunia games that I was like, I couldn't not get into those at all. Some of those RPG games on PS3 were just like mainly text. Like they weren't even like RPGs. You could have called them like a visual novels if it was that way. We got a U. Wait. Got S. Yeah. Oh. Can we get them all? Dude, I have like 29 lives. Oh god. Oh, okay. 30. Yeah. Dante's the final boss. By the way, that's like the big meanie. You know what? Sorry guys. I gotta call it. The PS3, Xbox 360, the Wii was like the last era where gaming was fun. Sorry. Maybe the Nintendo Switch kind of like made a resurgence of like when games are starting to get good again. But it took them a little bit of time. Like Like, I remember the launch title for the Switch was like decent because it had Breath of the Wild, but other than that, they took forever to like pump out games, you know? The hell? Yeah, like the PS4, I just couldn't get into it. Could not get into that. Halt, I say. Halt. Oh no, damn. They put the O there. Clever. Clever bastards. That was pretty short. Yeah. I think the Nintendo Wii was like the only console where I was like willing to do the motion controls thing. But then afterwards is like, you know, the PlayStation started getting to like PlayStation Move and then like the Kinect and like, oh god, just stop already with this shit. Like no more. And then you know, Nintendo was like, okay, let's just do that again, but with a massive gamepad for the Wii U. The PS4 kind of tried motion controls in the beginning with the controller because it had like that sensory touchpad thing on in between the buttons and the analog. Xbox was like trying to still do the Kinect thing. I don't know, it was weird. It was like the beginning era of like the 8th generation of consoles, like the PS4, the Xbox One, Nintendo Wii U, like that beginning generation, like the start of the 8th generation was kind of weird. But you know, then like the PS4 started to get better, and like the Xbox, I think the Wii U was still slugging behind. I know people still swear by the Wii U, like, oh, they got good games. They got good games, yeah. It's like, yeah, but it took forever to get those games out, man. Like the Wii U came out in 2012, and by 2014, 2015, you have, let's say, 30 good games from the Wii U. Maybe even more, I don't know, but because there was like a lot of shovelware stuff going on with the Wii U. Damn, I'm almost dead. Yes! Oh shit. Ha! That was that. Oh, I think it's like one of those Furby things. Should we go down? You know, let's go check out. I'm curious. I have a PS4 and I think 2 games for it. Literally original firmware, which is probably great for modding purposes. Yeah, dude. Oh boy. You can put like Super Nintendo games on it and a lot of more like NES, PS2 even, which by the way, PlayStation, what the hell? You could have done like PS2 classics on the PS4. You never did it. I mean, you did it for a couple of titles, but you just gave up on that. I just don't understand it. Like, you can make such a big market with these classics. You know, now we have the PS5. And you know, I think Xbox is doing really well with the classic stuff, like the original Xbox. You know, is compatible with the Xbox Series X. You could play like whatever, Grab by the Ghoulies, which is a game I really want to play. Stuff like that. You could just put the disc in and it will play most of the OG Xbox games, you know? Nintendo's like, no, we're not going to be doing this. We're going to charge you a subscription fee to play classic games. It's like, you're not getting it. It's not clocking in. You're not standing on business. Give the consumers the chance to buy the games. And if you want to come back on the next console and charge the games, you know, put the games again on the new console, go ahead and do that. People will still buy it. People will still buy the same game that they bought on the other previous console. They'll buy it again. They will buy the game again. They would. Oh, where? Huh? Ow. I think we have one more stage. Yep. This is a cool, you know, this is actually a cool game. Like the machine with the drill part when you go down the cave mines, like that was annoying, but like this is kind of a decent game. Watch how I say that, and then all of a sudden, like the final boss is just ridiculously hard. Should I just go in here? Oh, gotta, oh. Can we get N? Can we get the N? Ah. No worries, Varchison. No worries. Do what you gotta do. I'm gonna read your previous comment. I'm gonna see what it says. They had a weird moment of trying to innovate and then just started to try to bloat things like, here's our new game, enjoy 500 million fetch quests. Yeah, oh my god. That sounds like a gacha game right there. It's crazy that communities care more about classic games with no funding than huge ass corporations that stand to profit. Yeah. The day and age of like AAA games are kind of winding down. Like, you know, I'd buy me a nice, cool AAA game every now and then, but like the game's got to be really good. The game's got to be really good for me to want to buy a new game out there. Wait, there's multiple pathways. Oh, this is crazy. No, I was here before. Wait, why am I going here? Was I here before? I might be doing the same level again. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm doing the same level again. That's okay, let's just do it. Why not? Oh god. Ah! Victor in Christ says, I got 2 new Switch games in the mail today. Ooh, tell me about them. What are they? Did you get like Mario or what? You said Switch 1, right? Switch 2, Switch 1. But still, a new game means more new memories. I think I'm like doing the same levels again, or am I not? Okay, let's keep going. Maybe I gotta go a different path? Let's see what happens here. Oh, you got a bounce pad on it. Go. Oh, there's another door. No wonder we can't move past this. I hope that's the case, though. Oh, you tricky little devil. Oh no! What am I supposed to do with that? What? What in the world do you do there? Am I losing lives? Are they playing a joke on me? I hope to God I don't have to like 100% this game to finish it. Please tell me that's not the case here. I think you gotta go back. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Beep, beep, beep. You got Sonic Mania, nice. I love that game. Like that was one of my favorite Sonic games of most recent years. Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. You got a lot of maniac in the titles. Um, Lego Horizon Adventure. Is that the one like the Horizon Zero Dawn type of Lego game, right? You found it very cheap online. Did you buy it on eBay or Amazon? Yeah, I have not really bought a new game in a long time. I don't know. Victor, I promise you, if I ever get a new computer, you know, maybe in 2026, or if I get sponsored by Tubi, I would definitely probably play the first Horizon Zero Dawn game on stream. I'll do that. Just gotta get a new PC though. Because I know this PC is not gonna be able to handle it so well. Bonus. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, can you stop? What? Is this the next level? I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, okay, this is different. I have to take down a Thunderjaw with only a bow, all right? I know, yeah, I know the game to some degree. I remember playing it on my PS4. I did have the game, so when I bought Breath of the Wild on launch release, I also bought Horizon Zero Dawn, and I swear to God, I say this to this day. Breath of the Wild is a good game, but I had more fun playing Horizon Zero Dawn. You know, and as a Zelda fan, it hurts to say that, but you just gotta go where the fun's at. So many bats, fuck. Stop with the bats. No more bats. Pumpkin heads, yay! They look cute. I want to go there, but let's see what's first on top here. Yes. Why would they put the B before the O? Like, you know, in a game when you're trying to collect letters, you gotta go by alphabetical order, no? Well, I can't reach that. Jesus, how do you make that jump? So you get an S? Okay. Victor, we're about to beat this sumbitch. We're almost there at the finish line. This is not a long game. I just kind of came on late tonight and I was like, am I gonna be able to stream a game? Could I? Thanks for the lucky ducky. I need it. I need it. I gotta make that jump here now. I fell off. Okay. I wonder how much this game goes for on eBay. I want to check it out. I don't know if I have this game in my collection, but this would be a good game to play. I'm liking it. I'm actually liking this game. All that just to get 2 lives? Whoa. Ah, damn it, I don't have the bonus. Okay, it's fine. The final boss battle, here we are. The final boss battle, let's do it. Oh shit. We made it. I gotta say, this game kind of does a decent job at like replicating the PS1 counterpart of this game. Cause it's like, it's a Game Boy Color version of Croc 1 on Game Boy Color. So they did a pretty decent job with it. I'd say. Here you. Oh, here he is. Okay, so how do I fight this asshole? So when he hits me, he laughs. Okay, we don't want him to laugh. I guess when he gets tired, you just go for it? Okay. Come the fuck on. Are you kidding me? That's all you gotta do is just make him tired? This is pretty insulting. Oh, damn it. Hitbox did not detect. Come on, give me a challenge at least. Oh boy, this is sad. This is too easy. Boss, yeah, final boss battle. Yep. But it's pathetic. It's like the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. Unless there's something I'm not doing correctly here, or you just gotta tire him out or something. Oh yeah, okay, you gotta bounce on him. Bounce on him, bounce on it. Oh shit, now he's jumping. Okay, that's different. He's changing it up now. I knew there was something different there. Well done. You have defeated Baron Dante. Excuse me, I was reading that. Croc will return. Croc will return. He's gonna return someday. When's that happening? Well, he did come back with the remaster. Like, the first game got a remaster. Alright, you know, like, this was a cool game. What's with the screens, like, flashing, like, it just shows for, like, 2 seconds and then, like, it just goes on to the next screen. I don't get that. They're like, okay, you beat the game, now get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Do something else. Like, no. I don't want to do anything else right now. VirtuaCraft. Wow, the credits even fast as hell. Thank you guys. Thanks for the GGs. I appreciate that. We did it. That's Croc for the Game Boy Color. I would recommend it. I would really recommend this game. I liked it. So this is game number 50, 40. I don't even know what game number this is completed, but let's check it out. Thank you all for watching Croc on Game Boy Color, guys. Appreciate you being here.